You want to launch a $1 million software company, but you don't know where to start. I'm here to help. I made over $3 million with my 2 SaaS products, SocialInsight and Opesta. And since 2011, I also helped over 80 clients achieve the same success. My team and I have shipped more than 200 profitable apps for them. But before all that success, I went through 8 failed tech startups. And each one came down to a single mistake: coming up with the wrong software idea. If you pick the wrong idea, nothing else matters. Not your product or your marketing skills or your efforts or even your development team. That's why after mentoring hundreds of business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs, I developed my own 3 unique methods to generate and validate software ideas. I've tested these methods on my own products and with over 40 of my clients by now, and they worked every single time. So I'm super confident that if you follow one of these 3 methods, you can succeed too. Even if you have no prior experience, no technical skills or huge budgets, one of these methods will still work for you. And the best part, you will be able to generate profitable software ideas on autopilot after spending just about 5 minutes with me in this video. So stick with me until the end of this video, grab your coffee and let's get started. My first method for generating profitable software ideas is what I call copycat. This method works for anyone. Whether you have never run a business yet, never launched software, have no programming skills or aren't technical at all, it will still work for you. Let's be real. Many of my clients were complete beginners, yet they still manage to launch successful SaaS products using this method. So, how does it work? The secret is to find an application that is already working but is not perfect yet. Here's how. First step, head over to platforms like acquire.com or Product Hunt and look for apps that are making right now $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue or a bit more. Step number 2, go to g2.com and check user reviews for that application. What common complaints do users have? What features are missing? Once you answer these questions, we have the last step. Now your task is to build a similar application but fix those gaps and clean up all those complaints. By improving on an existing product, you can create something even more valuable and attract customers who are looking for a better solution. A few tips here though. First, choose software in the B2B niche. It's always easier to sell to businesses than to consumers. It's more about numbers than psychology. Second, if you have no prior experience or audience in a specific niche, always pick software ideas that help other businesses increase their revenue or profit margins. For example, it's much easier to sell a lead generation tool than a project management software. Final third tip, start by lowering your prices to make sure that it's a no-brainer for users of your competitors to switch to your application. I've used this copycat method multiple times and it worked every single time for me. That's why I'm confident it will work for you too. My second and favorite method for generating profitable software ideas is what I call Painkiller. This method has the highest success rate out of all 3, but it also comes with some prerequisites. In other words, the entry level here is a bit higher. For this to work, you already need some experience in a particular industry or maybe niche, and ideally an existing audience or even better, clients. So, how does it work? You know, it's easier to sell a $100 product to an existing customer than to sell a $1 product to a stranger, right? So the idea is not to find a completely new audience and try to sell something to them. Instead, you leverage the people already around you. Start by talking to your existing audience or clients to find out what their pain points are. Here are my 5 questions I use to guide productive interviews. First of all, what are your current business challenges or inefficiencies? Second question, are there any processes or tools that feel outdated or difficult to manage? Third question, how do you currently manage some specific task, for example, project tracking or customer support or data analytics? Next question, is there any part of your business you wish you had better visibility or data on? And final, 5th question, do you see any areas where technology could help you grow or scale your business faster? After talking to at least 20 people, you will gather a bunch of validated ideas that you will be able to sell to those same people right after you build your proof of concept. With this method, you will always build software that solves a real problem for your audience, one they are willing to pay for. I have a full dedicated video explaining the Painkiller method for generating profitable SaaS ideas. Be sure to check it out. Have you read Robert Kiyosaki's book Rich Dad Poor Dad? In it, he explains his strategy to quickly profit from real estate investments. He typically takes a mortgage to pay off the property over many years, but also he needs down payment, right? And to cover that, he takes one extra credit line from another bank. Essentially, he buys properties with zero money out of his own pockets. I took this approach and applied it to tech startups and software companies, and it's already worked 3 times for my own clients. So, what do you do here? First of all, find 50 to 100 software products you like, ideally ones that are already generating revenue. You can use sites like I mentioned before in this video, like Acquire.com, Capterra or Product Hunt, or tap into your network. Then start making offers, focusing on undervalued products where the owner does not know how to scale. In your offer, propose a buyout with a credit line structure, and then also with a zero down payment. Each month, propose you will make payments from the revenue the product is already generating. This way, you don't need any budget upfront. The product pays for itself as you take it over. I know it sounds unbelievable, but in 3 separate cases with my own clients, we closed deals within 100 offers without spending $1 upfront. Right now, I'm helping my client Wanda find a software business with at least $10K in monthly recurring revenue. And once the deal is finalized, I will show you how we did that, and I will record a separate video about this thing. This method allows you to take over a functioning product, improve it, and turn it into a more profitable business, all while minimizing your upfront costs. Now that you know my 3 methods for coming up with $1 million software ideas, it's time to take action. If you would like to have my personal assistance in choosing the perfect SaaS product for your unique situation, you can book a free 20-minute consultation with my team using the link in the video description below. Also, I'm curious, which of these methods resonates with you the most? Copycat, Painkiller, or the Robert Kiyosaki method? If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more tips on building and launching profitable tech products. See you in the next video.